What's up, guys? Vince right here. Got this small fan working wonders for me by just helping me sleep, especially during these hot days. My goodness. But anyways, what's up? Vince right here, and I guess that this is just a Vince talk that I haven't been doing a lot of Vince talks. It's just that it's not worth. I for some reason I've been kind of tired of ranting and yelling, and mentally I just like, yo, I can't take this anymore. There's a lot of stupidity in the world, but not enough for me to really give my 2 cents on. And even though that there's still a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, for some reason I'm just like, I'm good. I don't really have the energy or anything like that for really giving my 100% for a channel that is not really 100% there. If anything, only like 0.1% of my audience is watching, but or it's either that or nobody. So I'll be making these Vince talks for no reason. Here's the thing. It's different with the, unboxings that I've been doing, and I do those because whenever I get something new, I always want to show it. I always want to advertise it or maybe use it later for digital marketing purposes. There is a reason for it why I have it. And pretty much with my purchase for all these, train card games that I've been unboxing, I've been happy. And pretty much I just really, want to buy a whole bunch of, train card games here and there. So there's probably going to be more videos of me unboxing Digimon, unboxing Gundam, unboxing One Piece, or who knows, Pokemon. But yeah, I just been having a lot of fun when it comes down to unboxing a whole bunch of stuff that is involved with TCG. It's just that as a gamer, I've been getting into that space because I want to do something that uses less of my eyes in terms of less of hurting my eyes in the sense where, that's, and pretty much I haven't really had that as a problem when I play games. It's just that it gets to a point where I'm numbing and I'm just like, I need a break. I kind of need a break from doing all these, the amount of games that I have on my PC. But at some point I just want to do something that isn't really on my PC, and it's basically playing TCG. So that's what I've been doing. And also, everything else has been silent. My YouTube channel, my Discord has been dead, everything. I know that the videos that you guys miss so much hasn't been dead. I get it, the webtoons. Even though I've been deleting a couple here and there because I just want to keep my channel. I just want to keep it safe. And it's no fun when it's gone. With the amount of content that I have in my, in my YouTube account, like I never really want to lose that. So there's really no point of me losing my channel in the first place, okay, at all. Anyways, yeah, let's get into it because I don't know what to tell you, okay? I am struggling financially, okay? Maybe because of the amount of cards that I've been unboxing, but also my job hasn't been treating me right. So I kind of have to figure myself through that right now. Looking for a new job. I guess that's what I'm doing, For those that are asking how my life is doing, I'm not afraid to tell you to know that, yeah, it's not the best. There's anything flashy here and there. I have been going to the gym. I've been swimming. I've been eating good. That's for sure. But yeah, when it comes down to anything else in terms of I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I got a new keyboard that is going to be very unique for gaming, here and there. So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't know, really. There's not too much to really showcase on my life. And that's why I haven't been doing a lot of Vince talks, because for some reason I prefer my privacy more than just me doing stuff that is involving a bigger audience, which is something that I have different plans for the future. But for now, I'm in this space where it's I don't really feel like really being active. I don't know. I see a lot of other YouTubers doing that, like Omni. He's just been taking breaks unapologetically because, he was burnt out of YouTube, but he's been taking breaks. And I kind of I feel in that same vein as well. I believe if people turn 30, they get to this point where it's like, what's the point of ever like being active on YouTube anymore? Like it's either here or there or anywhere basically. But yeah, let's get into it. Some news. Or whatever news there is. I know that I like, heard like just a whole bunch of news going on, but for some reason I didn't really put it a lot through here. Like there's bills being passed, there's like whatever Trump is up to, I guess, and whatever Musk is up to, and all the big players in this world that we live in. But yeah, let's talk about Giant Somali, another big player that has gained some big time in jail because he is going for 46 years in prison. Officially. It's like, yep, of course, Giant Somali going to jail. Who's surprised? Nobody. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. And let's get into the gaming news. That's it. Okay, listen. People were talking about Giant Somali for the longest time, and I feel like this is the last time. I I don't know if I have anything to really say much about it. Like the crimes that he did, which is basically annoying people, and it is a crime. Just the extent that he goes into, and just brought a bad light. I want to talk about some other news, but I don't have them. I don't really know. I swore I had something. There was something going on with Cracker Barrel. I don't know what that was about. I feel like they say like, oh, Cracker Barrel has turned woke, and it's like, man, I've never been to a Cracker Barrel ever, actually, in my life. Let me tell you, and I always think of Cracker Barrel as like a place for, you know, older Americans. They hang out there, and it's like a traditional established place of the United States or something in that fashion, old Southern. That's what I think about it. I don't know, man. I guess I'm not American enough to actually know much about freaking Cracker Barrel, okay? Anyways, let's get into some gaming news. Gamescom just happened, and I did not watch it. There you go. What do you want from me, okay? Do you think this is like, oh, let me give you... Nah, shut up. I don't care. I do not care, okay? I literally was, like, trying to, like, oh, man, I wonder if I'm going to get a chance, if I have some time, to watch some Jeff Keighley. And let me tell you, I did have time. I did have some time, that's for sure. But I definitely wasn't ever, like, hungry for actually watching the Jeff Keighley show. I just do not care. I really don't. And I feel like the reason why is because I'm poor. You think of my PC? I don't have like $1 million PC that can play all these new games or even have like space for it. My backlog is beyond huge. It's crazy at this point. And it's probably going to get more bigger because I'm not really thinking of putting more games in it. So it's like, whatever. I don't care. I mean, I've always seen Gamescom, but I feel like this will be the first year where I'm like, nah, I'm good. Okay? I don't know about the Game Awards that is coming in soon. That's probably a different story. But, yeah. I just been focusing on TCGs more than video games itself. I mean, I've been focusing on some video games, like a couple of PSP games and PS1 games that I want to finish. But when it comes down to games that I just... Like, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, I just follow within TCG. I've been even checking out some TCG shops here and there. And also, I did visit a game store, even though I play most of my games via emulators. That I visit a game store that actually does have a couple games, and it is trash. I think I talked about it in one of my unboxings, which is not released yet. I don't know when you're going to see that. But I went to this store, and it's run by a person that's like 70, 80, or God knows, and pretty much has his family of other older individuals, and it's like, they didn't even know that I was in there like the whole time. There, I think they were doing something, but when the person like lifted his head, because I guess he was sleepy, he's old, like, it makes sense, and he was like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there. I was like, dude, it's been like 30 minutes already. You still didn't know that I was... I don't know what it is. I'm not saying that every person needs to greet anybody that comes into their store. But you know what? Screw that. I feel like that you should at least acknowledge that, hey, there's somebody in the store, hello, or basically just see them like, just keep an eye or something. I don't freaking know. Like anybody could steal anything from there and nothing would happen. Like what the heck? And the thing is that it has wallpapers, like the covers for the games are just straight up fake. It is so fake. Like this store itself. Listen, I was really, really trying to find anything valuable in this store. It was all trash. You see a couple of sports games, a couple like NES games, Genesis, and stuff like that. Man, I went to the PlayStation area and they did not have nothing. Okay, they have nothing. I try to find Croc now. I try to find Spiral now. Crash of any games. There was a couple of Crash games that I already have already. Nothing to salvage. No, like there was like barely anything to salvage. No Rage. Like that's crazy. PS3 Rage. Does anybody remember? Like I don't even know what to get there at that point. I was like, forget this. Somebody like clean house this place for sure. And yeah, I mean I saw a Spyro PS1 game like with this for the PS1, and it looked fake. Okay, the freaking cover looks fake. It looks like it was reprinted or something, which I think they kind of let there was a sign up there that said that. I didn't really care to see it, but I was like, whatever. The thing is that I don't really plan on coming back, that's for sure. I was disappointed because I was actually trying to catch time to actually really see what this place is, which was only 30 minutes away from me. And yeah, there was nothing. There was like forget it. GameStop has more than whatever this place has. That's for damn sure. What a disappointment that store is. But anyways, back to Gamescom. Yeah, there was like a lot of good stuff from Gamescom that I seen. There was that Bubsy apparently is back. Bubsy 4D. I never ever played Bubsy. Okay, I keep hearing bad things about Bubsy, but yeah, Bubsy 4D. There you go. Kirby Air Riders for the Switch 2 looks amazing. I don't even think Gamescom announced this, but I feel like it's a play on event since Gamescom was playing, but also before that it was the Nintendo Direct, which was basically the Kirby Air Riders Direct. So I don't know. It's just a direct for Kirby, I guess. Void Breakers look nice. I wanted to play that. It's like what is it? Extract shooter or something like that. I know people are tired of extract shooters, but I saw this. And it looks like an extract shooter that can somewhat run on my PC. That's what I want. I just want something that is a more low quality extract shooter, not freaking Call of Duty where it's 1,000,000 freaking gigabytes. New Batman. There's a new Batman Legos game. I never thought that would happen, but yeah, there's a new Lego game. Interesting. Silk Song. A lot of people are talking about Silk Song. I don't blame them. Like it's been one of the most anticipated games for the longest time. Some people quit, and then well, there you go. It's coming. There is this other game, I forget what it's called, that was like, I don't know if it was announced in Gamescom. It is like a slice between like Jack and Daxter and Kingdom Hearts all in one. And this kid was holding like a switchblade, but it was holding like a clock blade in a sense, or like something that, seeing the clock, like one of the handles or whatever. And I forget the name. But I saw it, I was like, man, I want to play that so bad. There's this weird game that caught my eye, and I was like, yo, that looks crazy. Dansha Attack. This is like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but instead of skateboarding, you're basically playing as a freaking bus, doing tricks. It looked crazy. And there's like anime characters. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I want it. I want it. Also, Moonlighter 2. Kind of looking forward to this game. Every time I look at it, I'm like, yo, this looks nice. Outbound, which is basically like van life simulator, but you get to craft yourself and it's like a survival game. And that to me sounds absolutely amazing. I love van life. And I heard about this game and saw it, and I've been seeing a lot of other van life type of games. This looks amazing. And also discounty. A game that I'm probably gonna play later, for sure. But other than that, yeah, there was a lot of good games during Gamescom. And also another thing, Gen Con happened. I think, and this was happening either last week or something or whatever. When I wasn't doing VinzTalks, of course. But Gen Con happened, which is like a board game, D&D, like, all this stuff in that is like unplugged games. And they actually showcase Riftbound, which is a game that I've been looking forward to in the TCG space. I've been wanting to play Riftbound, League of Legends trading card game, for the longest time. I'm a big fan of Arcane. I would love to see this. A TCG that I'm familiar with, other than like One Piece. So I am looking forward to it, for sure. Okay, the newest TCG that I've been playing is Gundam. But also I've been looking forward to checking out Riftbound. I've been literally going to my locals and asking for Riftbound for like the amount of times, and they just never have it. But hopefully sooner or later, actually the person told me like it's coming out of Halloween, so that's interesting. But yeah, games are going in. But also one game that isn't going in, or is not clocking in, or is not looking too good, is none other than freaking Roblox. It's funny. Roblox. I mean, first off, when I heard about the story, it wasn't like too surprising. I'm like, yeah, of course. Minecraft, Fortnite, wherever there's kids, there's gonna be creeps. For sure. And Roblox is no freaking different. Here's the thing. A lot of you kids, okay? A lot of you people that are watching, that I hope you're watching. Listen, a lot of people don't watch my videos anymore because I don't do webtoon anymore, okay? But a lot of you, okay, if you're listening, been telling me to play Roblox. You can already see why I'm never playing Roblox. Why would I waste my time playing that? Listen, a long time ago, I forget when, okay, I actually did hop into Roblox in one of its early stages. So when I hop onto Roblox, it wouldn't be my first rodeo. But still, I'm not interested in Roblox. The concept of Roblox is pretty cool, but you can get that with other games, like Minecraft. I mean, shoot, I'd rather prefer Fortnite, and I don't like Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. And I don't like Roblox. I'm just not into games that most kids are into, okay? I'm a grown man. Let me play the kids' games that I grew up with, like Sly Cooper and freaking Jack and Daxter, Metal Gear, Klonoa, Mario. You know what I mean? But as a grown man, because, these were games that I truly grew up with. But when it comes down to Roblox, why? People are asking me to play it. But it's because I have a lot of kids in my audience. And some of y'all kids just like, what are you doing? Okay? Find Jesus. That's what I've been telling y'all for the longest time. God's good. But anyways, yeah. That's what I have going on for gaming news. I was going to talk about Mudahar and also AOL, that it's finally dying. Like, first off, I never grew up with AOL. I feel like I'm too young for that. Like, what the heck is AOL? I don't know what that is. But also, like, it's like a dial-up, like an older computer or something. Again, I wouldn't know, because it's the same equivalent. Like, I don't really understand the Atari, because, well, that's a little too old for my time, if I gotta be honest. I even learned about the Atari when I was, like, probably in elementary. So, which is kind of crazy to think about. It kind of shows you how really freaking old Atari is. Like, it's old, okay? But also, yeah, Mudahar, I don't know. He was going over to, like, people were saying, like, oh, he's a fake engineer or something, and he quitted Twitter. I don't know, man. I never really cared or liked Mudahar. I mean, his takes are interesting. I listen to him time after time for sure. But he tends to repeat certain things where it kind of gets annoying. You know what I mean? Like, ladies and gentlemen, and he would say that so many freaking times, every minute. For me personally, and this is just me, that I only say ladies and gentlemen in the beginning of the video. Okay, I either say that or say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" You know that stuff. But when it comes down, like saying that for the amount of time, it gets kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. Anyways, yeah. Let's get into animation news because I've been watching Digital Circus reactions left and right. Okay, the Digital Circus for episode 6 is going crazy. Till this day, I'm still waiting for TVC to freaking make her video. Like, where is it, TVC? Like, I saw something in like one of the community posts that she has saying that this is like too personal or something like that, and I'm like watching like or reacting to something that doesn't make me happy and she still needs to process. But it's been a while, like I think 2 weeks almost or something, and I'm still waiting for her to make a video about it. Like, what is good? What's up? Also, I've been seeing reactions here and there, and I'm sorry for calling out Tuesday. Okay, listen, I usually never call out channels, but this is a channel that I've been subscribed to and friends with for the longest time, but also some channels that I'm not friends with, and they don't know me and I don't know them. I've been seeing them, like, from one of my favorites to one of my, like, I seen Nux actually react to the episode, and it's cool to see this man actually coming close to Christ. He actually brought a Bible scripture through this, and I was like, "Yo, that's cool." That's cool. There was other people that were reacting and stuff like that to it, and some that weren't good. Like, there was like people that forgot to pause, and I really can't stand that. But yeah, Gooseworks is doing hard work and good work with this one. Okay, with, like, it's going crazy. The amount of conspiracies and also theories of this particular Digital Circus episode is off the walls. And I'm looking forward to more of like what would happen next. But other than that, I'm out of these streets. I would talk about more, but I would just be wasting your time. I don't know. I'll see you when I see you. One little bit of peace, and yeah, God bless.